Look what we have here. My R32 GTR. I wish this was my Bayside Blue R34. Mine's on the boat right now. Mine will land maybe in 2 weeks. We're here at JCCS in Long Beach. This is the Japanese classic car show, and it is something that I look forward to every single year. This year I'm displaying my R32 at the Z1 Motorsports booth, and I also have my 2 Toyotas at the Yokohama booth. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and walk the show and show you guys some of my favorites, as well as highlighting standouts from the show. Dang, now it's getting crazy. So cool. Super custom, limited. I love these sort of vans. It's so great to see these high aces in Japan. But now there's so many of these in the US. Roll-in is the best time. It really is so cool to see all of these incredible JDM cars come in at the same time. Look at this. This is the CRX convertible. CRX convertible? Look at this thing. That is so cool. What a cool car. I really like this show because a lot of builders purposely spend all year putting together their car just for this show, just to debut it here. It's just awesome to see, especially because a lot of these cars, you think there's no way they can be any more creative in terms of modifying them, because obviously these cars have been around for so long, but I always get surprised every single year. It's kind of incredible. So hopefully we find some of that ingenuity today. This Toyota Corolla, so cool in the WEDS Sport booth. Really, really neat car. I don't know if it's an old race car or not, but man, this is something where you see so many of these examples just run down, falling apart, rusty, barely holding on for dear life, but still running all over. I love seeing like a touring car version of it. What a neat car. Oh, I guess it was an old touring car. Maybe they restored it. JCCS touring car. If you guys know more about this than me, put a comment below, because I love this. This is so cool. Oh! Yo, son!
Hey.
Good to see you.
Alright, watch out, buddy. We're gonna go back for a second. We're gonna go back now.
Oh. We got Sung here. Watch out, guys.
Good job.
Watch out. Look at this guy. Look at that koi fish. Thing is sick. Oh my god.
Look at him, man, right?
Oh, so sick. Look at this kid. Look at him go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that's good.
Dang. Look the pandemonium here. Pandemonium. This is insane. You really know how to draw a crowd, dude.
Yeah.
You're just insane.
It's not me, it's the car.
Ah, it's good to see you as always,
Good to
though.
see you, man.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this crowd. This is insane. Oh my god.
What's up, sir?
Hey, so this is my next car feature, I guess. I gotta feature this thing.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is...
You want to see the motor?
Yeah.
Well,
Let's see it. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Yo, that's beautiful. You really have an affinity for these cars now, huh?
I do. Yeah. I'm so connected with these cars.
It really is incredible. I just love the fact that you're bringing it to the mainstream. You know, you're just showing the world, something that's existed for a long time. It's super cool.
Well, it's a metaphor for my life in Hollywood. It's like, you know, you have these dreams, right, in Hollywood, and it's compared to an old car like this. It's like every day there's something that happens. Even trying to drive it over here, the radiator cracked, right? But then if you give up on these, if you're not on top of it, if you're not connected to it, it just becomes like dreams. So it's like a car parked and it'll rot away, right? So that's why I feel so connected, because the car is like the same age as me, right? So if you give up, you're not on top of it, and you're not constantly trying to maintain it and like improve and learn, they just become like old parts or like a scrap of metal, right? You know?
I love that this is like your style. You know, you're playing on the classic BRE livery, but it's your colors, your design.
Yeah.
I love the koi fish so much. I think it's so cool.
Well, this is from the scroll that my father-in-law left me before he passed away. And he never got to like meet the car. He loved cars, but he died during COVID. And he left this Japanese scroll that represented friendship between Korea and Japan. And so I scanned it and I put it around the driver to kind of remember and like, you know, and be protected by him. And also the 78, you know, it's a number or a saying in Nanakrobi Aoki. It's like fall down 7, get up 8. Just like in life and these cars, it's like they break down 7 times. You try to repair them 8 times, right?
That is so cool.
Yeah, so everything has like a why behind it. You know,
So this is the debut. This is the first time it's getting shown.
First, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's L28 with, you know, Takas. He restored these Carp 44s. These were given to me by Mira-san, you know, Tandem Rocket Bunny. They were in his like front window for years, and he gave these to me, and the Taka restored them. I mean, this is also like a representative of the Z community. You know, like Zach from CSM Customs. You know, he did a lot of like the work putting this motor in. You know, you have Nino from Mizuno Tech, who is just like a master of these, you know, 240Zs. You know, Taka-san. You got Watanabe, who's like, you know, historically part of these cars in terms of like, you know, the wheels that go with the 240.
I absolutely love the upholstery too. I think.
No, this is from the factory.
No way.
Yeah, so the story with these seats is that in 1972, a lady bought the 240Z, a Series 2, a 1972 model in San Diego, but she was allergic to vinyl. So she asked the dealer, can you give me like a fabric option? So these were made for her in Japan, but when they came, they still had the vinyl, so she wrapped it in the sheepskin. So they survived.
That's why they look brand new.
Yeah, they look brand new.
It looks like you redid them.
Yeah, so she passed away. The nephew inherited the car, and he like chopped it up to make it a drift car, right? But he kept these seats, and then I found the seats on like Facebook Marketplace. So I drove to San Diego, told me the whole story, and I've never seen anything like this. It almost looks like the 432 seat like fabric, right? So it might be similar to that. So yeah, people think like these are reupholstered, but
Just so good.
this is like a original, you know, from the factory. You know, so.
I love it. What a cool build. Great story.
And then this has the Nismo S15 6-speed transmission, right? That is something that Zach from ZSM, you know, taught me about. He kind of educated me on that. This bell housing from Escort like fits this, you know, L28 like perfectly. And
Have you driven this on the street?
Yeah, I was like daily driving it.
Really?
Yeah.
It like looking like this?
Well, this just finished from Impressive Wrap. Almost like 24 hours ago. So
That's so
yeah.
like talk about a deadline. Oh my God.
So this is all redone. This is like
How does it drive?
oh great, because the 6-speed is like excellent, and the carburetors are excellent. the KWs from Z Car Garage, another friend of ours, the Z community. So his, you know, his black label, you know, KW suspension is in this.
This must drive so different compared to Bruiser.
Oh yeah, yeah, because it's more balanced. Because this is an L28, right, and that RB26, it's a lot of horsepower for this. This is from a, you know, 280Z, so it feels like, you know, it belongs in this car. And as I get older, I want to respect the original design of, you know, of the S30. I don't want to chop up the car, so there's nothing chopped. It's like, keep everything as original as possible. I call this like an OEM plus, right, Larry?
Yeah.
You know? So,
no, it looks great.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
So
thank you so much for showing us this build.
Of course. Well, you got to drive it, Larry. Well, go for a drive, yeah?
So, I was one of the first people to drive the Bruiser.
You were, yeah.
So, I would be honored to drive this so much.
Okay.
And also, I think I was the first person to shoot the Bruiser.
You were?
Yeah, so I would love to do a full photo shoot with this livery. I think it would be super cool.
Please.
Yeah.
I would love it. It'd be an honor.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Awesome. Son just cleaning his car. Full-time detailer, part-time actor. Wait a minute. So that means the toy came first? That is so cool.
The box is temporary.
Okay, got it. That is awesome.
Watanabe-san wants to know if you can put this on the car.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, historic moment.
Yeah, you stand up.
Where's a good spot? Now it's official. Now this is. Yeah, that looks great.
That's good, huh?
I love that. Boom. Love that. I'm gonna sit in it. You know, I love that it has basically like the R34 Nismo shift knob. Right? Cool titanium Nismo shift knob. I love that. I love that he drew this on, like the pattern.
For the ghetto.
That's cool.
It's for the valets.
No, that's great. I wouldn't be valeting this car, dude. Love the gauges. Love the classic Nismo script. So cool. These are really cool. Seiko stopwatches. Very classy. Man, what a build. I just really like this build. I mean, you guys know I'm a big 240Z nerd, but this is it. But let's talk about the crazy crowd here. Oh my god. This is how you draw a crowd at JCCS. Look at these stock seats. Oh my god, this trim too. So nice. Love that trim. Look at this. So nice. I'm sold. I love that you just have this around. The Datsun saves.
Well, it helps elevate this.
Oh, this is part of the car now.
Yeah, it kind of helps because this thing is this is the worst idea ever. It looks cool, but I think the factory. As I get older, you realize like just keep everything factory.
Yeah.
Because like this is a great idea, but
They got it right the first time.
they did. I mean, they're Japanese, right? So they're gonna. Yeah.
The story behind this can is basically it says Datsun saves a gallon of gas a day. When you drive something like this, that gets better fuel economy compared to a lot of the cars that were around that time. And then they would just give you that once you bought the car as just kind of a fun gimmick. We got the Heritage New Z here. Oh, hey! Hey! What's up? You want to be on my vlog?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on,
yeah,
man?
It's very fitting for you to be here checking out this.
I know. I actually saw it in Japan.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
I saw it at Tokyo Auto Salon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was lucky. Nissan graciously reached out to me to do the reveal photos for this, or at least the press photos for this,
nice.
for US.
Yeah.
And we actually shot it around Long Beach.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So I know you have one.
Yeah, I have got a Protozee. I got one of the first ones.
How do you like it?
It's an awesome car. I put Brembos on it, put a KW suspension, different set of tires and wheels, and woke it up with Ready exhaust, some air intakes, a little bit of tune.
You know what I love right now? This. I love this so much. So for those of you guys who don't know, can you tell everybody what you do at SEMA?
I'm the president and CEO of SEMA.
You are literally...
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And this is my favorite show. I mean, I'm like you, right? We get to go to, you name it, right? I mean, we are blessed to be in this industry, and it's an honor and a privilege to be doing what I'm doing. But this is cool. This show is...
This makes me so happy. Like, I cannot tell you how many people I meet in the car industry, like a lot of people that work for manufacturers that may not be enthusiasts.
Yeah.
They don't live what they're creating, but you got the bag, the swag bag.
And I should be home working on a car today, right?
Exactly.
But I'm here just enjoying it.
That's why I love SEMA as an organization. I love what you guys do so much.
Well, so many of us that are enthusiasts. I mean, RJ and some. I mean, you know all the gang.
Yes.
But we try to hire people that are from the industry. I mean, that's not a prerequisite, but when we can find a great person, passionate and loves this industry, it just makes it work.
For me, I've been going to the SEMA show since 2006, and I haven't missed one since, and it's just such a staple. Every single year, the way I call it, it's kind of like a reunion.
It is a reunion. So it's old home week. It's family.
Yeah.
It's family, isn't it?
It's a reunion of legitimately the car culture industry.
Right. And
worldwide.
And everybody there is, you know what I love about it? Because they say, oh, well, there's different people that get in and they should be here. There isn't a person there that's not an enthusiast of some sort, right? I mean, everybody that goes is a car fan of some sort. And they're the guys that get asked by their neighbors, what should I buy, what should I do? So you've got, 160,000 influencers there of some sort that are passionate about our industry, that are enthusiasts, that really become somebody that somebody goes to ask them a question about something.
And for those of you guys who don't know, SEMA, a lot of people assume that it's industry only, but it's actually open to the public way more recently.
Yeah.
On Fridays, it's open to the public. SEMA Live or
SEMA Fest.
SEMA Fest.
So now you can buy a ticket to come to the show, to actually get inside the SEMA show on Friday, and then of course we have SEMA Fest Friday night, which is more car activities. A couple of great bands again this year. We've got Cage the Elephant, we got Sublime. So it's a concert and cars and just a chance to party.
And everybody knows when it's happening because we literally have like 2 months of content coming out in such a short period of time as the show's going on. We're shooting all the cars that are getting loaded into the show and also loaded out. So
this is stress time. This is they call it crunch time, right? I mean, this is the time when everybody's going crazy. We're going crazy trying to get the show ready. But the amount of passion and enthusiasts that are building cars right now to debut them at the show is just amazing. I've done that for several years before joining SEMA, and it's always that last minute, I'm never doing this again. And then in January, it's like, okay, what am I going to build next?
I really appreciate what you do.
Yeah, thank you. Same.
Same.
You've been amazing for our industry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. All right, good to see you.
That's just what I love about JCCS. I'm just filming random stuff, filming the things that I like, and it's just hard not to run into these people that are so big in this industry. JCCS has become a staple, for sure, without a doubt, every single year in terms of what we need to cover. Tyler pointed this out earlier. He was just walking around and he found this really, really cool Rally 86. This is really neat. I love it. Look at this. Rally drivers do it sideways. What an awesome car. Very well used. I could imagine these being good rally cars. Lightweight.
This is running
easy to drive.
California Rally Series.
This is so cool.
It's like
I've always had a soft spot for these AW11 MR2s. I just love the design and the way they drive. It's just so lightweight and so much fun. It's definitely a challenge to get the most speed out of them. But this one is in incredible condition. Love the wheels. Oh, this is swapped. That is so cool. Love seeing these on the road. It's just such a great era for Toyota. 1986 4AG 20 valve black top. Look at this. This is the original window sticker. $12,418. I'll take it. But look at this. It's sold in Clovis, California. So this is a California car. How cool is that? Check out this K car. I love the kit on it so much. It's hilarious. Hey guys.
Hey, what's going on?
This is Hello Special. What a cool build. I like the flake. It's too bad these aren't legal to drive in California. I know some states are legal to enjoy these on the road, but part of it is that they're just so slow. You just can't go that fast in them at all. They just don't have the power. Hence it being a K vehicle. I like this little weird front spoiler thing. I guess this is the body kit that goes on it. What a silly looking vehicle. Spotted my buddy Dennis, who helps me with my car, and he also builds a lot of the really nice classic JDM cars in Southern California. And he told me to check out this RX7, JRX Engineering. So that's you.
Yes.
You're Dennis's neighbor.
Yes.
I actually had a chance to see this a long time ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
When it was in progress.
Yes. Yes.
So now it's done.
Well, not really, but yeah.
Close.
it's here.
Right. It's at JCCS.
Yeah.
So tell me about this build.
Right now, it's about 3 years in the making, and it's custom body kit, custom suspension, custom engine.
Why is it called a Mazda?
Well, everybody knows it's a Mazda, so we just switched it around so it's to say Madaz.
Madaz. Madaz. Yeah. Okay. Well, already the kit is incredible. Love the livery. Also, it's kind of like a Martini inspiration livery.
Yeah. People who know, they know that those colors. Yeah.
But there's some crazy stuff going on, like this insane cantilever setup here for the suspension. Why did you do this?
Number one, it's nice, but less unsprung weight. And yeah, I always want to do something different.
That is so cool. What a good looking vehicle. So then, what's going on with the What's going on with the clamshell? There's something funky going on here.
Yeah, it's a one-piece front end.
Yeah.
And it's all...
You made this?
Yes, everything.
So then how do you open it? What is going on? It's hydraulic or electric?
Actuators, yeah. Electric.
Electric actuators.
Yeah, that's
so
what
why
those
did you
are.
do that? Just so it's...
Again, it's something different. You don't see it every day. Yeah.
So you did all of this fiberglass work yourself?
Yes. All the fabrication, all the fiberglass, all the electric, all the engine, all the suspension, the piping, everything you see here I did.
In this state, does it drive right now?
Yes.
What else?
It hasn't been tuned or anything like that, so we just drove it up and down the street to make sure it drives. Yeah, and it's fine. It needs definitely needs some alignment and stuff, but yeah.
Look how close that clearance is. You figured out exactly how much you can raise it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of play there actually, yeah.
Really neat looking car. Good job on the build.
Thank you.
This is such a cool, I just love the body kit so much. And this too. How did you figure all this stuff out?
You have to kind of just look at the car and look at all the lines and this and that and just see what fits, see what works with it, yeah.
Junie, thank you so much for showing us this
you're welcome.
car.
Yeah.
Really cool car.
Yeah, thank you.
Just wanted to highlight this really clean Nissan PAL. This is something that was out of the Pike factory. in Japan. But from this era, it was like just this time when they made these really cool retro looking cars. And this was one of the many that they built. One of my favorite ones was the S-Cargo, was a cargo van. And it was called S-Cargo, and it looked like a snail. And the logo was a snail. So I thought that was super cool. This one is just so clean. I know they don't have that much power and they're really slow, but it's just such a good design. It's such a beautiful car. I also love this so much. Like, there's a sticker here that converts kilometers to miles an hour. So that way you don't speed or you go the correct speed. I think that's so cool. I've never seen that before. It's just like this little sticker, but love it with the dishes, like the Moon Eyes dishes. I think it's a really neat car. Love the color also. All right, found the owner, Jonathan. How much horsepower did these make? Do you remember?
50 to 51. So it's not,
Wait.
it's enough.
50 to 51?
Yeah.
It's a 1 horsepower variant?
It's like it's
Not-
a 4-cylinder 1-liter carbureted.
Not 50 to 55. 50 to 51.
50 to 51.
Can you even drive it around here?
I go get groceries in it. I mean, I run my brand Bayside, and this gets all like stacked with like merch. Me and my girlfriend go to the beach all the time. Yeah, like I run like a little tiny Honda Fit battery.
Do you have to just like floor it everywhere?
Yeah, if I'm in the street, no. But on the freeway, like for JCCS, kind of. I asked like all my friends in the back, like, hey, can you take the flak for me in case people get mad? It's a 3-speed automatic. So like you can hear the thing like chugging. Maybe I'll let it chill.
What a cool car. I love
Thank you, yeah. It's super quirky, it's weird. It's an electronically controlled carbureted car, but then it has like an electric sunroof, so this whole thing goes back. It's
Talk
new and
about
old.
ahead of its time.
Yeah, I know. So
Amazing.
I'm glad that even the guy that designed this car follows me on Instagram, and I'm like, it's cool, like, I don't know what you were thinking about, but it worked, like.
That's awesome.
So,
Cool. Thanks for showing us this.
thank you, yeah.
I had to highlight this Acura NSX. This was raced by Peter Cunningham, and we recently had a chance to check out his collection in the Midwest, and we did a full Haggerty episode of that, so cannot wait for you guys to see the collection. He has never shown a lot of the stuff that he showed us on camera. He was super proud of just revealing his collection, especially mostly cars that he's raced in this video. So I'm really excited about that. We're cutting it together right now. But this is really cool to see another car that he's raced. I'm assuming that Honda owns this one because this is part of the Honda collection. Gotta give a shout out to my buddy Johnny. He built this Pennzoil FD-RX7. This thing spits so much fire and it causes so much trouble. He took it to one of my meets one time and he just shot so many flames and almost got us shut down. But it was just so cool to see how people react when this thing goes off. It is absolutely nuts. So love seeing this every single time. We're here at the Toyota booth and they have this awesome vehicle built for last year's SEMA show. It's the FJ Bruiser, and it's essentially like a 4400 class rock climbing, rock crawling vehicle that you would potentially see at King of the Hammers, but this is like the luxury version of it. It is so cool. It is such an interesting build. The feature is this really weird thing. I'll show you guys this right now. It has this like tank track thing that's going on underneath it that turns like a tread. If you get stuck on a rock, this tread will turn from this electric motor. The point is that it's going to get you unstuck from whatever you're stuck on if you're high centered on something. But it having these insane, massive BFG tires, I can't imagine it would really get stuck on anything. But it's just a cool concept. Just makes me happy that Toyota is building stuff like this. So recently I finally bought an RV, and it's something that we use mostly at the racetrack and it's what we use when we do big productions. But it's really nice to just to have a place to escape. And I was thinking that it sucks that Toyota doesn't make anything now that would support something like this. I know Truckhouse did it with the Tacoma. They supercharged it, and it's just this insane build. I think it's like over $300,000 or $400,000, but it's a lot. And then you have something like this from way back when. I just couldn't imagine driving this, because I know these didn't make that much power, but it's just so cool that this is something of its era. Like, I would use this today. This thing is awesome. Maybe I would swap the motor so at least it can kind of get out of its own way, but what a cool rig here. Can I take a look inside?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure, come on.
This thing is so cool.
Thank you, man.
It's like Truckhouse before Truckhouse.
Right?
Right?
So this turns into a queen size bed, but it pop up here during a blizzard. And it's got
I love, oh my God, look at that.
original
Look at
SR5 Recaro seats
Look at those seats.
with the 4x4 cluster and 5-speed high and low.
No way.
And it's got the original Clifford alarm.
I think this is my favorite vehicle here. 5-speed manual, low range. So then you actually can take this off-road. It'll actually take it.
Off-road, I've camped in snow, 10 degrees below zero. Here's a bathroom with a shower and a hot shower. And this is a 4-burner stove and an oven.
How much did you have to restore it?
Nothing. I bought it with 20,000 original miles from the guy who bought it from the first owner, had it for a week, and his wife said, "Nuh-uh," and you have to sell it. So I basically bought it from the first owner. Original California vehicle.
How much room there is
It's got
here?
a lot of room. It's really nice cross ventilation. It's got a lot of storage.
Does this turn into a bed too?
Closets. Yes, this turns into a bed. Got a big fridge with a freezer.
This is original?
This is original, and it works.
Wait, what year is this?
85. Yeah.
Talk about ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time.
Wait, so then
Really, seriously.
How many did they make, do you know?
They made 18 of them. They made a total of 28, but 18 of them were registered all over the world. So California, New Zealand, and Japan. And 15 were registered in the States. And over a few years, from I think 83 or 84 to 86 or 87, some were turbo, some were the 22R, normally aspirated. I have the 22RE, and this is the choicest, most original one that's still in existence.
Look at the woodwork. Like, this is not like the RVs that you can get now. Look at the original, like how nice all the materials are. So
Yeah.
you didn't replace any of the curtains or anything?
No, I just took that curtain off because I'm making new curtains, but I'm keeping all the old curtains. And
Like the spice rack?
Everything's all original.
So then, do you know how much this was back then?
how much it cost?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I mean, this must have been pretty expensive. This really is my favorite thing here. It's just something I've never seen before. Amazing. If you guys watch this channel, you know I cannot pass up checking out a stock S13. This one, I cannot believe how good of condition it's in. Fully stock. Really, really cool. So cool. I miss mine so much. I definitely regret selling mine. But this one's in incredible condition. Love it. Love the red. What's up, guys? So cool. I can't believe it has the stock hubcaps with the Steelies. The owner of this car told me that I had to come check this out. Honestly, right now is the best time for me to come check out these cars because it's near rollout time and most of the spectators have left, so I can actually see the car for myself. This is absolutely insane. Rebello 3.5 liter L35. I've never heard anything like this, but the owner did say that it makes 400 horsepower or more than 400 horsepower out of carbureted inline 6 engine. What a build. I love this so much. OCDZ, great plate. Love the color. Sometimes it's kind of rough for me when I see they shave the rear and then they get rid of the bumper. There's a way to do it wrong, but this looks so right. I think it looks so good. The original fuel door was relocated. It does look like, I'm assuming it has some sort of fuel cell or something. Nice cage in there, gray build. This is what I love to see. Love the valve cover so much. This has got to be a monster. I couldn't even imagine trying to keep this thing straight on the road. Just a handful. I got so busy I forgot to talk about my own cars. So my Mark V A90 2020 Toyota Supra Camry chase car, just fresh from Grid Life Laguna Seca duty. We tried to clean it up as much as we could, but man, it's just so rock chipped and destroyed. But you know, it's a tool. It's what I use. If I use it for its intended design purpose. The tape here is not to show any direction or anything. It's actually because I took a rock to the filter. I figured, you know what? I can still use this filter because if it's like this, it'll show it.
Your attention,
but if it's
please.
like this, it'll be fine.
JCCS thanks you for attending.
Yeah, so stoked on being able to show both of these cars at the Yokohama booth. And of course my GR86
Went by the Shoreline
turbocharged from HKS, fresh from Grid Life Laguna Seca as well. What an incredible truck. Look at this. 1979 Toyota pickup truck. So clean. I cannot believe how good this looks. Fully restored. Look at the interior. It's like a brand new truck. When I look at stuff like this, it makes me wonder what kind of hard life it's lived before it got to its current owner. It's just interesting for me to think, especially something like that that was so built for utility. That's my buddy Tommy's Toyota Starlet. Love that car. He flies in from Hawaii every single year just to be able to show it here at JCCS, and he got 3rd place for Classic Toyota, so definitely big congrats to him. I gotta talk about Bisimoto's Space Shuttle. This thing is so dope. I love this so much. I just love the look. I don't even know how much power it makes. I wouldn't put it past him if it makes over 1,000 horsepower. These are just so nuts. Everything he builds is gold. But the last thing I think I featured of his was the electric 935. Amazing. Visionary when it comes to car culture. So I know he was a judge here this year at JCCS, and rightfully so. I mean, the man knows what he's doing. What a cool truck. I saw this pulling in. Insane. Oh my God. Of course. Best Mazda old school, first place. Beautiful truck. Love the style. The wheels look amazing. 1974. This is the quality that I expect to see here. This is what I love to see here at JCCS.
So I got the period correct, old school, HKS T51R, complete kit, HKS cams, HKS cam gears, everything. An old school Veilside titanium exhaust.
Of course you got first place. Look at this thing.
Dude, this car is basically a stash and collection of parts that I've had for 20 years.
So cool.
So
beautiful build.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Nice one. You know, I'm not a big fan of black cars in general because they're harder to photograph, and it's like it sounds dumb, but it's like a black hole for light, especially when you're trying to shoot this all over the place in the city. It's really tough because it needs to stand out. But for some reason, the Supra itself, it being like a black mirror, the lines of it really show off the car. And you can kind of see a little bit of that here, the way it's reflecting the horizon. It just looks awesome. You literally can't walk 10 feet without running into an awesome build or restoration. Hey, yeah, I got stickers. Good. Nice car.
Thanks, man.
Really
I
cool.
love the build on the R34. Love seeing the blue and
Thank you. Thank you so much.
man.
Love the 86.
Thanks.
Reverse Panda.
Right.
I like that. The community is, it makes my heart full, really. It does when I'm walking around and seeing all this stuff. See, I didn't even really have a chance to go to the Honda section. It's just too many cool cars to see. So I'll tell you right now, if you guys have a chance to come to the Japanese Classic Car Show in Long Beach, it's worth the trip. I saw and met so many people that came from so far just to come to this show, and it's so worth checking out a lot of the events that are surrounding it all weekend. Bro, look at this thing. Got that Japanese JDM lace going. Little pinstriping. I really like this style. It's something I haven't seen before. It's like mildly, like a mild lowrider custom kind of thing going on with an old school Honda. Like the lines look great. Just looking at it from the side, looks really cool. Oh shoot. Johnny causing troubles. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, wait a minute. He's right there, dude. Right there. He's so close. Do you need a pen? Yes. You need a pen? I got one for you, dude. Make that dream come true. Oh, buddy. Son signed it. Yeah. You probably didn't expect that to happen when you picked that up without knowing he was here? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Mom,
love it.
you a fan?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So cool.
we found out he was here after we bought it. They're like, literally
So
as we were
cool.
buying it.
So cool.
I'm so happy.